want them to experience life within the glass. When they take that glass and they take a sip, they must actually isolate themselves and just focus on that glass and try to imagine themselves the journey that sip of wine take them through from the ancient soil.
I'm Christopher Fries. I'm the winemaker of Vilafonté. I've been here for 7 years, although my track record with Vilafonté starts as an intern. My intention was actually to go to America, to California, and work at Opus One. And it was my pleasure to spend 2 vintages at Opus One in California. So Vilafonté is a stylized derivation of the actual soil type found on our property in Paarl. In the Western Cape, this soil type is actually the oldest documented soil in the world. So Zelma recognized these 2 distinct styles coming from our estate vineyard. Only 16 hectares, but farmed much like Burgundy in small parcels. And in the initial blending, she noticed these distinct styles. And rather than losing that resolution, she decided to come up with the Series M and the Series C. I suppose the Series C being Cabernet dominant, it is quite hedonistic in its youth, structured. We also tried to impose a darker fruit structure profile on the wine. Series M, softer, more voluptuous on the palate. I mean, isn't that a great name too? It's, I suppose, an ode to the 2 flagship wines. I suppose something that's been instilled in me is a less is more approach. It's to harness the individual characteristics and then to maximize that in a final blend. So a 1 + 1 is 5 rather than just a simple addition, a synergy. We always want to create a wine that has balance, concentration of flavor, flavor richness, and flavor length.
Hi everyone, I'm Edward Peterson, the wine grower at Vilafonté. A wine grower grows wine. He focused on producing the best berries possible to make the best wines in the world. Vines are very special. They are like human. You can put them everywhere at any place. And depending on how you nurture them, they will just give you what you give them, they will give you. Vines has their own personalities. Each wine behaves different versus the other, depending on the terroir into these ancient soils where they are planted or where they found themselves. And based on that, I have to understand the vine and sort of do what is necessary for that particular vine individually. These soils are alive, and soils themselves, they tell their stories through the behavior of the vine. And to get the ancient soil and the vine to sort of collaborate and working together, I use all of these techniques and skills to sort of trying to understand what needs to be done when and how. Through the year, you have all these sequences that the vine are going through the phenology stages. And each phenology stage there's a time frame on that. And it's very important that we capture every moment of that time. It's like a relationship. And with that, we sort of trying to manage having enough clusters, but having these small berries that hangs on these clusters. And that's pretty much our focus, is to see that we have the balance within the vine, within the cluster, and that is our focus point.
Hi, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Jan.
And we are Spoken Wines.
Well, here we have the elusive series M and C from the ancient soils of a place far away in the land called Paarl. Well, these 2 distinct Bordeaux-style wines were made from super small berries, concentrated, that had to work really hard to get these ancient soils to release their gift. Really, these wines are made with precision and perfection rarely seen anywhere else.
After you listen to Ed, the wine grower, you just want to hug a bottle and feel his love. I mean, Ed has such passion, care, and intimate connection with the soil and the vines and the berries he grows. And that love you'll find back in this wine. With each sip, you can sense that journey, that struggle, and that compassion.
The Series M is super smooth and extremely well balanced with this concentrated dark fruit. It can easily be drank just on its own and be your meal for the day.
Yes.
It brings this tension that once it hits the palate, it gets released and it feels like a long-awaited hug. Now, the cat-driven Series C is a different story. It has serious power and not for the faint of heart. It's well-structured, potent, deeply penetrating, and lingering on the finish forever. Serve it with your best cut of meat, but not too lean.
And then seriously, the Seriously Old Dirt is a budget-friendly alternative that is still a major overachiever for its price. It is an easy, accessible Bordeaux blend with lots of flavor. In fact, we had it with a simple mushroom soup, and immediately it made it a culinary event.
Yeah, it sure did.
These are some very high-quality wines. Recently, they won outright the Bordeaux red wine category in the International Wine and Spirits Challenge, and the 2019 Series C won Best in Class in the Six Nations Challenge. Their wine club membership is now on a waiting list, but the good news is you can click on the link below to assess these wonderful wines yourself.
Yeah. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can join us on our next journey finding exhilarating wines like these with just incredible stories from around the world.
Yes, we're Spoken Wines.
Cheers.
Cheers.